benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on Rap a Lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's a rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's pot. She asked my friends, was
hey, pot.
They said, no, be not. The line to a praying woman. The truth's a heavy burden and it's weighing on me. Red Doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend on me.
Good luck, pot.
Chalked it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's.
We're tied up. It's 6-6.
They took a, but didn't take a sin. I didn't even have no re-up. I could
We're 6-6.
Had to rob another just to re-up. Pray to God it
Tiebreaker.
It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid them back and told them it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This field right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. On play action, Lance completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Oh, you're going to say what I say?
First carry for Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 66 yards. And the Niners on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
My bad. It ended up being, they kicked it from the 2. I didn't take it to the 1. Oh.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to
You don't even want it. You didn't even want it. You didn't want to go the distance. I like that.
That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Yeah, you're gonna say you're gonna play the same game I'm playing, and I like that. That's the best part about when you get schemed up is you force the person to play the same game as you're playing, which is actually a super positive thing. Run it all the way down to the 1.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him.
Just holding the ball.
Him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And that's how he'll shred a defense.
Oh, illegal man downfield.
Linemen, they are trained. You've got to stay close.
Quit running so much, fatty.
They're going to toss that flag, and they did there. A carry here for the big tight end.
Nice, 5 yards.
It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lewis.
Let's go. I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers, change up their timing, they're going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? If as a defensive guy, they got to dump him on his backside a few times. Shit things up.
I was like, well, if everybody's going left, I'm going right at him. Fuck it.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, it's just the incompletion that we saw there.
On second down, it's Jones, and they'll get this down to the 10.
Nom, 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 nom. I'm a little lawnmower boy.
Establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's
big boy's game.
Big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Jones. Touchdown, Green Bay.
He's like, I can play the same game as run it. Problem is I'm giving that shit to you. I want you to burn that fucking clock, baby.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second.
You're supposed to. I had a fucking touchdown on the second play of the game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Yeah, you're just like, how does he win if he doesn't have the ball enough?
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
He's like, yeah.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh? On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run. Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw.
We get a real good
but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball. On 3rd down.
He ain't even getting the 3rd down. I ain't fucking that shit, dog. You know how I roll.
Around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know we don't roll. Like that.
They'll try and run for it. And I don't think
that's mine, bud.
He did not. They stop him a yard shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on first down. Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking.
Oh, no.
The guy carrying the ball. He
Oh,
was the finisher.
no.
A really nice
Oh,
run.
no, 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 no.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, he runs and goes to one of those.
70 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. Now a play fake. Rodgers. A check down here to Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That was smooth.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones.
Nice play.
And he'll be brought down this time at
Nice
the
play.
5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
If you would have fumbled that.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And
You're going to go for it.
Incomplete with just 6 seconds left.
What a pussy.
4th down now as San Fran's defense.
Yeah, I bet you do. Well,
the kick by Crosby.
it's all part of the scheme, or is it just? It's all right. I get it. It's kind of like what Scott does. It's what Scott does, yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense.
What are you talking about?
And then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
What am I supposed to?
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
Like I said, it just pays me. I just see how much respect you pay me when you start playing like me. I like it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense. And
He goes, we might not win, but we're not going to have stat boxes like we've seen.
1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage. That'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll run it with Jones.
Oh, that should have been at least a rip.
43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
You ain't running no more.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And this is
Well, you're
going
going
to
for
be
it, so.
incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll go with Jones. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end.
I like it.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
We're just waiting for our opportunity.
Well, that's always a good
Might not
place
exist.
to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
No reason to get tricky with it.
Number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
113 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. 1st down and much more here for Jones.
Gotta let him get to the red zone, baby.
15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The give is to Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Jones!
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
You're faster forward. Screen pass.
Rodgers going to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Knew that was coming.
Only a yard there.
I knew you were running the screen.
And it brings up 3rd.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another drive as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in
Well,
the
that's
4th.
a little
And now they're going to
exploity.
try an onside kick. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Lance, a handoff here to Mostert.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because to tackle them almost on the spot, that means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
We know why you did that onside kick. We know. We know.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. That is incomplete.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance gets this one. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. And able to haul it in as Kittle trucks over him. But he's got the first
We've about read it before the first down.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 1st and goal. Need to be a little wary of leaving Aaron Rodgers too much time, but you got to score here first. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Mitchell. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good.
It doesn't do us any good.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Elijah Mitchell taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners are a point away from leading this game. They'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get in to take the lead. The conversion is successful. And now it'll be up to the defense to hold this 2-point lead. After the touchdown, it's a big goal now to kick it away.
Well, I do expect you to win this game. I gave you too much time.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm going to.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great...
Oh my God, dude, that is bullshit. You're right. Don't be... Oh, okay. Okay. When you get lucky, right. When you get lucky, it's bullshit. It should have been game over. Okay. Okay. I guess.
They're playing so well now.
I guess.
A nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Yeah, right. It's Madden. Your guy's like 7 yards to the left and you... I don't even know why you did that. You can't get mad. You still It's 4th and 6, not fucking 4th and 25. I don't even know why you're mad.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one.
Good game, baby.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Good game.
Picked off around the 41. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. A handoff running left is Mostert. 108 yards on the ground for him now, as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's Mostert.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Well, I don't think it takes much to crawl into their mind, right, why they went for 2 there, even though they were unsuccessful. With this type of a lead, what they're worried about, right, in less than 10 seconds on the clock, what they're worried about is just giving up the touchdown.
Yeah, on the kickoff return.
Yeah, so you go for it here to try and ensure yourself. Now they've got to make sure they cover it, otherwise they could actually lose.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. This to possibly force OT. And it's incomplete.